Greetings, my friends. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Alicia, and today I am taking you through my April Costco haul. I'm pretty late to the game going to Costco this month, which is why the price is kind of high. Hopefully next month it is not so much, but we'll see about that. Let's get right into it. Let me show you everything that I got. All right, first things first, eggs. How are egg prices doing in your area? So far we're doing pretty good. These were very affordable for 5 dozen. All right, so something new to me. Last month I went to Disney World by myself just for a few days, and then my husband joined me at the end of the trip. But for those first few days, he was by himself and he had to make dinner for the family, of course. But my mom actually bought one of these Italian sausage and beef lasagnas, and they're actually, it comes in a 2-pack. So she kept one and she gave one for my husband to make an easy dinner for everybody. He said everybody tore it up. There was like nothing left. So I decided to get my own, and I'm gonna make one of these tonight because we have a busy night ahead of us. There was also just a regular beef one if you don't like Italian sausage. Back here is like the whole laundry department, cleaning department. So I love Oxy. I don't usually have to buy this very often. I usually buy like a small container at Target, but this was on sale. I use this stuff to wash my Vans. I love wearing white Vans or like white tennis shoes, and this stuff makes them white. For the dishwasher, I got the Kirkland dishwashing pods. In one of my other Costco haul videos, someone mentioned that you could actually just throw the dishwasher pod into the bottom of the dishwasher and it'll still clean. So that has worked. We've done that. It works for us. It may not work for others, but maybe try it. I also got some Tide. So I think last month or the month before, I did the Kirkland brand because you guys said it was really good, and it was so good. But this was on sale. This actually ended up being a little bit cheaper, if not the same price as Kirkland, but you got more loads per package. And so because you guys recommended the Kirkland brand detergent, I decided to try the fabric softener. So I've never tried their fabric softener. I'm pretty sure it'll be just fine. So I think like a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago, I ended up getting some sheets from Costco because there was a whole article about how good the sheets were over there. So I decided to get some, and I loved them so much. Now I made a hole in the fitted sheets, so I needed to get some new ones, and that may have been my fault because these sheets are not supposed to bleach, but I like bleaching white sheets. I just like that smell, and it just feels fresh and smells clean to me. So these you're not supposed to bleach either, I believe, but you know, I'm gonna have to do it. That's why I always get white. But this is 680 thread count. These were a little bit more on the pricier side. They did have some cheaper ones, but they didn't have them in white. And in this sheet set, you get a flat sheet, a fitted sheet, and then 4 king pillowcases. I also have some Fran's bread. I actually just got one. Usually I get 2, but my mom is holding one of these, and so I figure with May coming up not that far away, can you believe it's almost May? That's crazy. So with May not too far away, I figured we'll get by with just one package. So you get 2 large loaves in one package. Moving on down, I have some berries, I have some strawberries and some blueberries, and I've talked about how I store all of our berries. I store them all in mason jars. So once I'm done here, when I go to put this stuff away, I will sort it into big mason jars. I have really, really big ones, and I don't even wash them at all. They just go in dry. Now, if they're a little bit wet, I might blot them off with like a paper towel. They will increase the lifespan of your berries by like a long time. I have been waiting for these guys to come back. I'm so glad to see them. I was tempted to get 2, but I am holding off until next month. Hopefully they will still have them. They are the brioche burger buns. They're the St. Pierre ones, and you get 2 packages in here. I love to make tavern sandwiches with these brioche buns. Of course you can use them for burgers, but for tavern sandwiches, they're just so good. They're kind of like an elevated sloppy joe if you've never had one before. They are phenomenal. They come together very, very fast too. So very happy to see these. These guys are gonna go in my freezer, so whenever I want to make some of those tavern sandwiches, they are ready. I got a 3-pack of the ground beef. I always get this ground beef, and in each little brick right here, you get 1.34 pounds of ground beef, and this is the 85% lean, 15% that. I did get some cucumbers. Now I got some cucumbers on my latest Trader Joe's haul that's not too long ago that I did, and they were doing a 3-pack too, but we go through cucumbers pretty quickly, so that's all right. We are loaded on the cucumbers for now, but I always put this in my kids' lunch boxes. Back here I have some cod. Actually, just last night I made some fish tacos. It's one of my recipes. It's so easy to make, so yummy. My kids absolutely love it. They ask for seconds, which is a good thing when it comes to fish. So if you guys are interested, I'll link that recipe down below. But I like to use frozen cod. Of course, fresh is always best if you can get it, but if you can't, frozen works just as well. And then back here, I do have some baby carrots, and you always get a 2-pack whenever you buy the baby carrots, and there is quite a bit in here. So there is 4 pounds of baby carrots. That's a lot. Quick tip, if you have like a lot of kids in your family that like to snack and you're trying to get rid of food, what I like to do is stick the food that they're allowed to have on the counter, and then they're allowed to graze as they go throughout their day, like if they're walking in and out of the kitchen. So that's what I do like towards the end of the month with one of these bags when I know I'm going to be going back to Costco or back to the grocery store and I need to get like more like carrots, for instance. I will leave that rest of that bag out on the counter and they know that they are allowed to eat that. I like buying this Honest shampoo and body wash for my daughter for her baths. You get a 2-pack in there for a really good price. I have a couple wine things back here. So first thing is a Rioja. I've never tried the Kirkland brand. Actually, I don't think I've really ever tried a Rioja blend. I think this is a Spanish blend, correct? Correct me if I'm wrong. So we're gonna try that. But you guys, I'm so happy to see the Kirkland boxed wine. This stuff is so good, super affordable. You get 4 bottles of wine in here, and once you open it, it is good for 30 days. So I mean, hello, you cannot beat that price per bottle. And right next to it is some Casa Dragones. It's tequila. I usually get Patron, but I decided, you know, let's switch it up this month. So I'm gonna do that just for like our palomas or margaritas, or even if I make like a tequila chicken or something. I like having tequila. Yes, I know this tequila is probably a little bougie to use it in food, but I have it. And right above it, I have some butter. I always get the butter at Costco because I love to bake, I love to cook, so I always need the butter. I have a bag of Doritos. These are just gonna go in for my kids' lunches. I have a 48-ounce package of Greek yogurt. This is just plain Greek yogurt. I love using this stuff like in sauces. If it calls for like sour cream, you can just substitute that up with the Greek yogurt. Our favorite pickles, and these go good on those tavern sandwiches too, you guys. Chopped up, so yummy. In here, it's like a liquid that has like dill and fresh garlic. I'm not sure if you can really see that, but they are so yummy. And these are a lot better for you as far as like probiotics go when they're refrigerated like this, instead of like the jars that you can find like on the shelf. I haven't even unwrapped this yet, but down here we have some chicken breasts. I always get this chicken breast at Costco, and they come pre-packaged like this. So there's 6 like little pouches, if you can see that, and in each pouch there's usually about 2 chicken breasts or like 1 large one in each pouch. And I mention this in every video, do not cut it right now, because if you do, all the juice is gonna run all over the place. So don't try to be super organized right now. Just throw it in the freezer, and then once it's frozen, go ahead and cut them on the perforated line right there. I have a 2-pack of bagels, and this time I got 2 of Everything Bagel. One of these are actually gonna go to my mom. I got her onto Everything Bagels. I think we got her one at Starbucks, I believe, months ago. She loved them so much, so now she's obsessed. Look what I did. So one of these are gonna go to her, and the other one is for us. And again, with any bread, I always stick this guy in the freezer, and then I will pull it out like the night before when I'm gonna need it. I have a very large 3-pound bag of broccoli florets. This is the way to go when you don't feel like cutting up an entire head of broccoli. The price is so good, and it makes for easy meals. I have some maple syrup. I cannot believe I'm already out of maple syrup. I always use this stuff, like, not, of course, you know, for pancakes, waffles, brioche, French toast, and whatnot, but to sweeten like coffee or to sweeten like syrups, this is great as a natural sweetener. Back here, I have the Go-Gurts. You get 32 of them. You get strawberry and mixed berry, and like it says on the box, try it frozen. Definitely do that. My my oldest son will always stick a handful from the snack drawer in the fridge into the freezer so that he can have it for later. I usually get like the Kirkland applesauce, but this was on sale this month and I like the different flavors they have. So you get 28 pouches, but you get 7 apple strawberry, 7 apple, 7 apple banana, and 7 apple cinnamon. So these are gonna be great for snacks. There was no coffee on sale this month, you guys. Really, really weird. So what I got was the house blend, but it's made by Starbucks. So it's still the Kirkland brand, but it is custom roasted by the Starbucks company. So I just did that. It's 2.5 pounds. It is whole bean. If you ever get whole beans at Costco, and you usually don't get whole bean because you prefer to get like already ground, do not worry. There are grinders near the front of the store, at least in my case, near the front of the store. So do not be afraid to buy the whole bean there. Now, I already have a jar of Bon Maman preserves in my overflow pantry, but every time I see this, I gotta get it because you never know when Costco is not gonna have it anymore. And so when I went by there today to get it, they only had about 20 or so jars left. It didn't look like they were restocking them, so I definitely grabbed one just to have, because I love to make thumbprint cookies with this preserve. It's so good. I did get some asparagus because the asparagus looked pretty good. It is a really large bag. It is 2.21 pounds of asparagus, so we're gonna have to start eating this up pretty quick. I did get some individual cups of guacamole. So in my Trader Joe's haul that I had, we got some chips. They're like elote, like corn chip dippers, I think they're called. And they're spicy, like really spicy. So you need something to cool it down. And guac is a perfect pairing for that. I picked up some Brussels sprouts. So in here you get 2 pounds of Brussels sprouts. I always get them at Costco. They're always really, really good. And I also picked up some sugar snap peas. I usually use these as a snack, but I'm gonna serve this as a side to one of our dinners that is coming up in the next few days. Which, by the way, if you're not subscribed to my channel, you guys, you should subscribe if you like what's for dinner type videos. I love cooking and baking and all that stuff, so definitely subscribe if you haven't already. I do have a big bag of spinach here as well. This is 1 pound of spinach. I feel like it used to be bigger, but I like to put this in my smoothies every time I work out. I always have a shake, and then of course for like sandwiches and wraps. I needed to replenish our tortillas. You guys always recommend different tortillas to me. I swear there is never anything different. The only other brand they have is like a jumbo tortilla, and they're like way bigger than this, like way bigger, and I don't need that. So this is all that I ever find at Costco. I know that in other Costcos they have other better brands, but I promise you next time I see a better brand I will get it. But for now, this is a twin pack, so this will go in the freezer. I'm very happy that Costco is still selling the grass-fed beef patties. Every once in a while, I don't see them there, but very glad to see them. Guys, these are so good. I just came out with a video showing how I barbecue these long time ago. I did not realize that you cook these guys from frozen, so I wasted so much time. So if you did not know that, now you know, or you could just check out that video. I'll link it right up here. I usually get the cauliflower crust pizza from Costco, the frozen, but I decided just to switch it up and have this in our freezer this time, so you get 4 pepperoni pizzas in here for a really good price. Shrimp, I only have maybe like a little tiny bit left in my freezer. It is not enough for our family, so I had to get another bag of shrimp. I love making shrimp tacos or shrimp linguine. Always love to have frozen shrimp in my freezer. So I got a medley of tomatoes here, different colors. So for tonight's dinner, along with that lasagna, I thought I would do some bruschetta and make that as a side. I know that's even more carbs to the lasagna, but I just thought that sounded good, so I'm gonna do that. I did pick up a package of their oven roasted turkey breast. This is 1.62 pounds right here, and of course this goes into sandwiches and for wraps. And I actually just found a new snack, you guys. So what I do, you take a slice of turkey, you take a spear, like a pickle spear, and then you put some string cheese. So I have string cheese in my fridge already, and you roll it up all together, and that's like an easy snack with like a low carb snack. Like, hello, that's perfect. Really high protein too. So anyway, I thought I would just share that snack idea with you guys. I did get a lot of cheese. I have some Havarti sliced cheese right here. I'm gonna take out some and then freeze the rest of it. along with cheddar. I got medium cheddar, the Tillamook brand. I will take out half of it and then freeze the rest. The little packaging fell off of this, but these are the cotton candy grapes, you guys. If you've never tried them, you've got to try them. They are so yummy. I could probably eat an entire package myself. So this is 3 pounds of grapes. We give them to our kids for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. Any time we are eating, we always give them fruit. Last month I did get honey, but because I was forced to, I had no honey left. They didn't even have local honey, but they did this time. And I decided to get it because you just, like I mentioned, you just never know when Costco is gonna have something from month to month. So I decided to grab it. It's never a bad idea to have extra honey on hand, but this is the Central Valley raw unfiltered honey. I live in California in the Central Valley. Local honey is something that I think everyone should be ingesting just because it's good for allergies and whatnot. So I have that in my pantry now. I do have some milk right here. I do have, I think, 2 gallons in my fridge outside. Oh, that's why my Costco haul is late this month, because the day that I was supposed to go to Costco, my son was not only sick, but my outdoor fridge went warm. So I had to call somebody to come by. I had to defrost the entire thing. So that just pushed back everything. So anyway, fridge and freezer outside is now working. Thank goodness. So I mentioned I was gonna make bruschetta. I decided to get these baguettes. I usually like to get like Italian loaf or French bread, like because it's a little bit thicker, but these guys will do the trick. And in here you get a 2-pack. So not food related, but I thought what a good deal. So this is a 3-pack of kids shorts. So these are the Disney Princess ones, but they also had like Jurassic Park, they had Minnie Mouse, they had Marvel. With summer like fast approaching, guys, I needed to start stocking up on the shorts, and the price was really good. So, and the very last thing is a really large package of pork chorizo. This is 3 pounds, you guys, but remember, you can freeze this stuff. So what I am making in the next few days actually is some albondigas. I have an albondigas Mexican meatball recipe on my blog, and because I usually make this for Cinco de Mayo, I don't think we're gonna be here on that day, so I wanted to still enjoy it and make it ahead of time. So I'm gonna make some and then use some of this and then freeze the rest. Okay, my friends, that is it for this Costco haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a thumbs up and definitely subscribe to my channel on your way out. I would really appreciate your support, and we will see you in the next video. Bye, friends.